what was your first thought when you wanted to start something like this?
We, as a culture of the Far East, gold is very important for us. I mean, we're a jeweler for 52 years now. We did other material. We did silver. We did 18 karat gold and all that. And with gemstone, with diamond. About 30 odd years ago, we are thinking that why don't we use our expertise, our engineering capability to look at how to transform pure gold into jewelry. And it went very well because people were looking for having gold. Gold is, in a way, is for decoration, but in a way is for value keeping, saving for future. People like to see it in jewelry form and in spiritual forms. So we focus on 4 cultures, namely the Buddhist, Chinese culture, and then Hindu culture, and then the Islam culture.
Welcome to another episode from Bangkok. I'm with Mr. Prida Tiasuwan, who's the founding chairman of Pranda Group. The group is known for its highly creative and beautiful gold pictures that are made on different themes. It could be country, it could be a religion, it could be any other art form. Let's hear from the founder himself why this was formed and what's the story behind. Hello, sir. Welcome to the Jewellery Pod.
Thank you for having me.
So this is very intriguing, and I really don't see anyone else doing this. So what was your first thought when you wanted to start something like this?
We, as a culture of the Far East, gold is very important for us. And especially pure gold. When we were looking at, I mean, we're a jeweler for 52 years now, and we did other material. We did silver, we did 18 karat gold and all that, and with gemstone, with diamond. Then about 30 odd years ago, we were thinking that, well, why don't we use our expertise and, our engineering capability to look at how to transform pure gold into jewelry. And so we did 30 odd years ago. And it went very well because people were looking for having gold. Gold is, in a way, is for decoration, but in a way is for value keeping, saving for future heritage to pass on to the children or people who you love. It never really been put in the form of jewelry in the way that it's really ornated and in a way that we can transfer it into, we'll call it spiritual narrative, if you like. So we try, and it was good. People like to see it in jewelry form and in spiritual forms. So we obviously focus on 4 cultures, namely the Buddhist, which is our own religious, and then we go into Chinese culture, and then Hindu culture, and then the Islam culture. So we focus on these 4 cultures, and we did it for now 30 odd years. And
what this art form is about? It's electroforming, or how the designs come up.
We also do electroforming, but we found that our expertise came out better on what we call gold sheet.
Okay.
Whereby we apply the 24 karat gold on a very thin layer of no, it's a cellular. I don't know the exact terminology, but it's something that hold our gold together forever, as long as
actually it's I believe it's tarnish free, stays like this for ages.
For ages, as long as you don't break it out, because So we stay like this. Actually, the frame will probably get older as years go by, but the spirit inside, for example, now we're putting flower on it, and actually this particular tool and the one up there is probably the tree that crossed all the culture. It was accepted in Muslim, in Hindu, in Buddhism and in Chinese. But otherwise, the other collection that we had, like here, you'll find that it is more to the Chinese.
Yes.
And behind this wall is all Hindu, right? And then we got Islam outside. You know, we actually make it to look like Mecca, where you actually.
That's actually very beautiful.
If any Muslim come around, they can actually sit down and pray. That we were hoping, of course, and so that was fun. So
it's a very smart move as well. So not that you have mastered the jewelry, but at the same time you master something that I really don't see anyone else doing it. Is it patented or it is only the secret is with you? I surely don't want you to share the secret over here, but I really haven't seen anyone else doing this.
Well, it's a hard-won technique, and therefore we a little bit stingy to let it go. But the form itself cannot be patented because it's generic in a way. So, but that's fine. And there are some people who's doing it after all these years, but we have, if I may say, mastered the quality, and we are very conscious about quality. And this is to go with the Thai culture that we're very articulate in what we're doing, and we don't mind to spend time all over again to make it perfect. So, and our workers are quite passionate about it, you know, when they finish each one. So it's been quite a pleasing product that we can bring happiness to the people who actually do it and people who bought it, and it's valuable extend forever as long as the gold price goes up.
And it goes up. Definitely. I also see this as a very well thought business where you're catering to your niche, like you're not getting into 100 things. So how sticking to niche for so many years have helped you over the time?
So I didn't quite get
niche is like only you are doing, and you have a set of clients who love your work, and you're catering to them only. Through them also you would be getting more clients, and this is how this business is thriving. So you're catering to one particular set of clients. You have created your own niche.
Well, obviously we're not alone after all these years. After 30 years, we have some friends who started to enjoy what we're doing. Automatically, from marketing viewpoint, you have to choose the niche, as you're saying, which particular type of consumer that is yours, and some are not, because basically you can't be everything for everybody, because when you do that, you are nobody. And so we decide that, you know, since our workers are so much in passion with what they're doing, so we decide to do very high quality, because this suits us that way, and it suits our workers' feeling. We can't tell them to do poor quality, you know. So it's just keep on doing good quality, and for that reason, our product tend to be somewhat more higher price, because, you know, we spend more time and we use more qualified workers. Our workers are getting older and older in all of this year. So yeah.
So is the new generation of artisans is learning this art, or
they enter? We show them that they can grow, you know, after being with us for, you know, you start training with us from 17, and then they can be a full-time worker when they were 18. And at that point, after 5 years of working as a full-time workers, they can afford a little house, you know, so that's quite pleasing. And you know, 5-6 years later, after they're having a house, they can have a little car, you know, so that kind of thing.
This is a handwork, pure handwork, carved out of 24 carats of gold.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to go down on other carat or experiment with a caratage of gold, and maybe having some involvement of technology?
Yeah, we think about it all the time, and believe it or not, our workers are also helping, and you know, we call them artisans. They think about it all the time, and in many of these forms, it was an inspiration from them, so on. But to transfer it into other things, it is interesting. And yes, sometimes we work with a customer. We tell them, "Do you have any other idea? Then we can branch out." Yes, why not? Yeah.
You have formed a legacy over the time, sir. And what would be your business learning that you would want to share with us today?
Well, obviously, I have self-interest like most people. I like to see what we have started, prolong, and of course, prolong in such a way that is good for the society, it's good for the environment, and especially good for our workers. Yeah. And so as long as we will find passionate worker to work with us, we go. We just want to make sure that they can earn their good enough living, by involved in this sort of thing. So, yeah. So we want it to be prolonged. Yeah.
From business point of view, where do you see this going next 5 years or 10 years?
Well, we are hitting the spirit of people in all things that we are doing. It has meaning. Meaning of something that good for their life and good for the society too. This is a motto from the beginning. We are working for stakeholders, Yes, of course, not to say that we're working for ourselves too, that we need to have some kind of reward to keep going and working hard and all that. But then again, all the people that dealing with us will have to benefit from what we are doing. So this is a stakeholder approach. It has been our motto from 50 years back. We have quite a stable force of workers, and the list of the industry in terms of absentee and leaving the job, that we have very low rate of turnover, labor turnover. So this is fine, and as long as we can continue in this kind of philosophy and the society still support it, guess we'll just keep on doing it.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And
Pleasure.
One thing you would like to go back in time and change if you could?
If I can change it. I don't know. I mean, I obviously wanted to pin the point that our society in the Far East, we are influenced by the teaching of Confucius, Lord Buddha. These Lord Buddha and Confucius are not God. For us, they are known as Guru. So they give us a good thought, and we follow our lifestyle. In Hinduism, the teaching is exactly the same. In fact, Buddhism is spun out from Hinduism. The only thing is that we don't take God of Hindu with us because there's so many of gods. So but the teaching is the same. So if you look at this kind of beliefs, with the Hinduism, which goes million years, somebody was telling me, but Muslimism and Confucius and Buddhism, the teaching is just about the same. For sure, all of them stress the fact that you spun out from the earth and you go back to the earth. And therefore materialism should not be the first consideration. All the same sort. So, and for that reason, you find that we're humble in our character, and we're not in a rush.
That's a really great learning. Business-wise, what you would love to go back in time and change? Or are you very happy with how things have?
Yeah, I'm very happy with what we're doing and so on. Yeah, I think I feel blessed that we found the direction that we can all live together. And
thank you for the time and the leadership that this group is blessed to have you.
Okay.
Thank you again for your time.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for staying with us on this podcast. I do hope this added some value to your thoughts how a traditional business can take over the world if you are very thoughtful and mindful about it. Stay with us, interact with our channel, leave your comments and feedback below. Let us know what you want to watch next, and we will make sure that we churn out. Till then, we meet again. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.